Hey Tony, I like the new armor. Yeah, Rhodey, after the Avengers made $1 billion kajillion, I decided to upgrade, and I like gold. I'm rich, bitch.
Hello, big kids. It's time for your
What up, big kids? Here's your big review of the Iron Man 3 movie Iron Strike Iron Man Mark 47 figure from Hasbro. So here we got the new packaging for Iron Man 3. You can see in the back here has the Hall of Armor, which is very cool. I like that. Has a big Try Me logo right there. Arc Strike Iron Man requires two AAA batteries, which are included with the Iron Man 3 logo, looking very awesome from Marvel. The sides of the packaging shows Iron Man in his Mark 47 armor, as well as the new Avengers Initiative logo. On the back here you can see he has two different modes. He has a ground attack mode, as well as an air attack mode. Supersonic flight engage, fire all weapons, tilt to activate air attack mode, two motion activated battle modes with a little bio you can feel free to read in. Shows other toys in the line, like some role-playing toys like Arc FX Repulsor, Arc FX Wrist Armor, and the Arc FX Mission Mask. We can see that Iron Man likes gold. Let's take a closer look at it. And here we got the Mark 47 Arc Strike Iron Man. A very cool looking armor. I actually am enjoying it more as I see it, but the toy, let's take a closer look at it. Hasbro has been doing these gimmicky Marvel toys in the 10-inch scale for a while, and this one is not that bad. You know, this is based on Mark 47 or 42nd. Anyway, we'll get to that in a second, but I do like the gold paint apps on here. Like I said, when people saw this armor, it wasn't, you know, as cool as, like, say, the Mark 6 or whatever, but I'm starting to like it more. I do like the paint apps on here. It has some bits of silver in there. You know, not the most detailed figure, but this is obviously more aimed for kids. But at least Hasbro, also there's the on switch and the Try Me. There's no off switch. The Try Me is more, I guess, the off switch, but this is where you would put the batteries. He has a screw in his butt. Iron Man likes to get screwed in his butt. Holy crap, he even gets so screwed he has a number from when he was in prison. Oh man, bad times for Iron Man, as we saw in the movie. Anyway, I do like the gold on here, silver. The red is pretty shiny. Like I said, it's pretty, you know, like I said, this is no hot toy, but it is a cool toy maybe. For articulation, this toy has hardly any. His head just goes up and down due to the gimmick. His arms can only rotate that much, and his wrists fully rotate. That's it. Main selling point on this figure is the lights and sounds feature. Now there's a button right here. You can see here it actually looks kind of like a target. It's weird because the other side you can see here is just plain red, but it has like a blue and red target. This is, you press this hit button and it will activate his lights and sounds, and it'll say a few different phrases like
Iron Man, powering up.
Very generic voice. I wish it was John 3.0. He could do better, but it's definitely not Robert Downey Jr. And he also says,
Focus all power in the RT.
see his chest lights up and the eyes light up, and also the repulsors light up too, which you can see better here.
Combat systems are at 74%.
There is a Jarvis voice, which is definitely not Paul Bentley, but still it's cool that they have two different voices. It could be the same guy, but at least it has two different voices.
Fire all weapons.
You can see it lights up in the repulsors.
Repulsors, full power. Activate flight tech. Iron Patriot, you aim high, I'll aim low. Mark 42, armor engage.
Now that's a big one. He said Mark 42, and I looked on its XLII, which is 47. So is this supposed to be the Mark 42, or is that a mistake on Hasbro's part? Or maybe this was the 42 armor and becomes the 40. I don't know, it's very confusing. We won't find out till we see the movie, but I thought that was really weird that it says Mark 42. The other mode it has is the air attack mode. After you press the button and activate its lights and sounds, just simply lift it up and his head will tilt. You can see here. Then when you place it back down, his head will tilt and it'll make locking sound. So it's just a very small feature. If anyone had the original Iron Man movie arc reactor Iron Man, whatever it was called. That one actually had a foot activation device that would actually motion detect when you would fly it around. I wish that Hasbro incorporated in this figure because it doesn't work as well as that one.
Mark 42, armor engage.
Hey Tony, I thought that was the Mark 47. Isn't XLII 47? Dude, I have so many armors, I've lost count. It doesn't matter what number it is, because I'm rich, bro!
Size comparison time. So here you can see the Arc Strike Iron Man is in a good scale, I guess, with the other Iron Patriot in the line. It is much taller than a 6-inch figure. It comes like, as you can see, with the Mark 6 Iron Man, and you can see here compared to a Hot Toys figure, it is smaller. So a figure is about 10 inches. Hasbro has been doing these kind of figures for the last few years with their Marvel figures, so you really know what to expect with this toy. For like kids, if they love lights and sounds and they just want an Iron Man that's going to be durable and play with, this is perfect for your kids. It's only $20. For the adults, besides being a display piece, and if you just happen to be a fan of lights and sounds, even though it's not Robert Downey Jr.'s voice at all, it's more of a display piece and just kind of like a funny thing to show your friends and laugh at. Otherwise, you would probably just get the Hot Toys one, or if you want something with more articulation, the Hasbro are going to be doing 6-inch articulated like Marvel Legends styles versions of that. So with that point, like I said, I recommend this for young kids that love lights and sounds, or just fans of people that like it and sounds and just want a good 10-inch pretty decent display piece for their Mark 47 second whatever armor this is. Otherwise, I would just say pass, wait for the 6-inch version or the Hot Toys version, or if Robotech or whoever is going to make a version of this. So like I said, I only recommend it for the youngsters or fans of lights and sounds. For more geek news, reviews, and more, check out bkbn.net. I'm Sean Long, member celebrating them in a big way. Say to the immortals, if you love Hot Toys, Sideshow collectibles, replicas, and more, visit alteregocomics.com. They take these things that you mortals called PayPal and major credit cards. You can do thy pre-orders. Hey Thor, speaking of hot, do you want a donut? Stupid mortal, I want thy Slurpee! Go to bkbn.net. Go to bkbn.net. Go to bkbn.net. I tell you to go. Go down.
Hey Rody, look what I can do. Ooh, yeah, I am Iron Man. I can fly so high. Kids, this is why you don't drink and fly.